Hi guys, Graham here, coming at you with another video show life story. Now, if you can't tell by the title, my house is haunted. And I'll be explaining why my house is haunted in this video. So, yeah. If you don't follow me on Twitter, go follow me right now at Graham's Tweets. But last night, I thought I was actually live tweeting my robbery that was going down. But, no, I wasn't. Turns out, my house is just fucking haunted. Now, I was the only one home last night for whatever reason. My grandma had to, go somewhere today with, my aunt, so she just stayed over there instead of, having to, get up, go, drive in the car. They could just leave straight from her house and go somewhere. So I was the only one home last night. My sister wasn't here. Nobody else was at the house besides me. I tweeted last night a couple tweets. I forget what tweets are, but I don't want to open Twitter right now because I'm a lady fuck. But you can go on there. I was saying I'll stab a bitch if I have to and shit like that. Because I thought I was getting robbed because I wasn't high or anything last night. So I know it wasn't that, but I legitimately heard knocks on my door and shit, and stomps and thuds out in the rest of my house. And during the whole thing, I was just so confused on what was happening. So yeah, the other night my aunt's dogs was here and I had to watch them. So I was the only one home again that night. And no, never mind, I wasn't the only one home again that night. I believe it was 3 in the morning whenever this happened, whenever I was messaging my sister's boyfriend about how I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. And so I heard a couple knocks on my door, and during this whole thing I was like, the fuck? And the dogs started barking, so I know I wasn't the only one that heard that. And the knocks on my door, that wasn't really the start of it. One day I came home and I heard their home whenever I walked in, and or not their home, but he's home, and I was the only one home at that time. And so that was really the start of it. But well, not really. There was always strange things. At night I'd hear a cup drop, a plastic cup just be placed down on a table, if you've ever heard something like that. Kind of like that, I guess. So yeah, and I would hear that on the kitchen, but I don't know, I was just too much of a pussy to go out and see. Last night was really the creepiest because I was hearing thuds and I was the only one in the house. And I don't want to be the only one in my fucking house whenever there's ghost shit coming on. Fuck that. Fuck ghost. Well, right before I recorded this, well, not right before I'm recording this now, but maybe an hour or half an hour before I started recording now, I felt a hand on my neck whenever I was looking up pictures for the thumbnail. I looked up little ghost girl and shit, you know, fucking the little demon chicks with the hair over their face. And I was looking that up and I felt a fucking hand on my neck. I swear to fucking God. I don't know what's up with this house, but I don't want to be in here. And after I felt the little hand on my neck, I turned around, there's nobody there. Now, it could have just been my hair, but no, that's 100% fucking ghost. And if anybody tells me otherwise, you're getting blocked from my channel. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, and the hand on my neck or whatever freaked me the fuck out. Also, one night, I was laying on my bed, and I had my arm behind my back for some fucking reason. And I was, facing my wall, and I felt a clear as fucking day, a hand, grabbed my arm. And, whenever I turned around, there's, nobody there. I looked down, on where fucking the floor is and shit. Nobody was there. So, that was pretty fucking creepy. So, this one time, I was in my kitchen. It was, 5 in the morning. And I went out to get a drink, and everybody was asleep at this time, because who the fuck waits up at 5 in the morning? My sleep schedule is just fucked, so I'm up 24/7. I sleep 2 hours a night. I know that's probably really fucked up, but it's what I do. Deal with it. So I was out in my kitchen, and I went to go get a drink. I opened my fridge, and I started hearing knocks like clear as fucking day. Nothing like a woodpecker or something, because the outside of my house does have like wood on it, and there's been like woodpeckers before, but it's nothing like that. It was like clear fucking a person knocking. Like, that was a little bit faster that time, but yeah, you get the gist. So what I did was I knocked back, and I go, and fucking then the thing continues knocking. Like, this time it actually did go faster. Like I went down to the door and shit, and nobody was like outside or anything, and I don't know who would be fucking at my house at 5 in the morning knocking on the door and knocking back to me, that is. But yeah, it's just, I fucking had knocks back to me and shit, and that was like one of the fucking scariest shits ever. I was terrified. Now, this one time I was walking out into my living room, and again, it was like really early in the morning, but like not in the morning, but like 3 in the morning. So whatever, I guess it's still in the morning. But I hear these noises coming from my downstairs, and I don't like, nobody in my house ever goes to the downstairs unless like we're leaving somewhere. We just go through the garage because fuck the front door. And like, again, like nobody ever goes downstairs. And it was in the summer, and it was night in the summer, and summer nights here are pretty chill. They're cold and shit. Not cold, but like tolerable fucking weather and shit. It's not like too hot or anything, too warm. It actually gets down to like, some nights gets down to 50 here at night in the summer. But yeah, so anyway, so we didn't have the air conditioning or anything on at the time, and I'm pretty sure the air conditioning doesn't like make any noises like this whenever it's on, only whenever the heat, because metal kind of expands whenever it gets hot. So again, it wasn't like winter or anything, we didn't have the heat on, so there was nothing up with that. And I hear my like washer and dryer, the one washer that we have, like the top you pull up, it's nothing like fancy or anything, nothing new, but you pull up on the washer and it's like, I don't know, I heard like it slammed down, not slam, but like shut. And I was walking up into like my living room area, and fucking I just hear this downstairs, and it was like 3 in the morning, and I'm like, who the fuck is washing clothes? So I walk down my stairs, and the way my stairs are like, it's like 6 or 7 stairs going down, and then there's like a little platform, and then it turns to the right, and then the right again, and then you fucking go down 6 or 7 more stairs to get to that downstairs, actually. So I go down on that like little platform area, and I look down into the washer, and the washer's shut, and I was doing like, I wasn't doing fucking laundry at the time, and nobody was doing laundry, so I go down there and I look into the washer, and there's nothing in there. It's not filled up or anything, so nobody's fucking doing laundry at 3 in the morning, especially since my sister was at her boyfriend's at the time and my grandma was asleep, so nobody was doing laundry at the time. And I'm like, holy fuck, who the fuck just shut the fucking dryer? And now the dryer lid of my dryer is actually like, it's pretty fucking stable, and it goes back pretty far, so it's nothing like, oh, it's the wind or something, it pushed it over. No, there's no fucking wind or anything down in that room. There's no fucking windows whatsoever, no fans or anything. But yeah, so that happened. And this isn't really happening at my house. Well, not this, but this thing that I'm about to tell you didn't really happen at my house that I am in now, but it happened in the old house. So my sister had like one of those little remote control baby things where you could put a baby doll in, and like it rolls back and forth. So the controller didn't have batteries or anything, and we like kind of lived in fucking a hood-ish area, so we were pretty fucking cheap at the time, so we didn't really, my sister could have just like used her hands to push it around and shit. And I was in my room and my sister's at the time. We shared a room. I was like fucking 2 or 3 at the time. Not 2 or 3, but like 3 or 4. It was around that age. and I'm in the room and I'm watching TV. We had like a fucking big ass box TV attached to the ceiling, and I'm in that room, and my sister's like little remote control baby doll thing was on the floor. And again, we didn't have batteries in the controller or anything, and you don't put batteries in the actual remote control thing. It was like Bluetooth or some shit like that. I don't know. Fucking fuck that. And so I was laying there on my sister's bed because fucking who knows why I had a better view of the TV, and that thing starts fucking rolling back and forth, and fucking I was traumatized. I started yelling for my mom. I'm like, mom, help me, and fucking like, so she comes running in with my sister, and they're not like, they didn't control it or anything, and my mom picks it up and takes it outside and starts slamming it down on the concrete, and the wheels are still going. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't think it was a defective fucking toy or something, because she slammed the shit down on the concrete and it was still going. Like, parts flew out of this shit, and like, I was fucking traumatized, dude. Like, seriously, I never want shit like that to happen to my kids. Fucking that scarred me for life. I can't go out in my living room now with like fucking, I don't trust those little remote control things anymore. Fuck that. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to stay awesome, leave a like, don't do drugs, and peace out.